Hey, IT techs, pay attention. I'm going to learn you something. This is the basis of troubleshooting. We rule out, not in order to find the source of a problem so that we can troubleshoot that particular part of the system. I'm going to show you a fast and efficient way to rule out a network as the source of a problem. We're helping out this guy today who has a power application that uses a function called connection.connected. And all that function does is just test to see if you have internet connection. The problem that he's having is that with this client, that connection.connected is showing that it's still connected to the network even a full couple of minutes after it's been disconnected from the network. He can't get the problem to reproduce inside of his test environment. And his test environment is obviously completely different than what the customer's site is. Different network, different computer, different system, maybe even a different version of the application. So right now, our system is made up of the client side, which is going to be the code that was created to run this Power App, and then the actual program called Power Apps, and the Windows PC that the client has. Okay, that's one part of the system. Next part of the system that we are dealing with is the network itself, the local network. Okay, the last part of the system that we were dealing with is the network on the outside, and that would be the stuff on Microsoft servers. We are going to try to rule out our local network as a possible source of the problem. And to do that, we're going to use our cell phone. Turn on your Wi-Fi hotspot and then connect to your phone's Wi-Fi hotspot from your computer. Now test to see if that problem is still present. If the problem is no longer happening whenever you're using the test network, then now you know that the source of your problem is likely in the local network on the client side. So now you have a spot where you can start troubleshooting. If the problem is still happening, even whenever you switch over to the new network, then now you know that it is likely on the client side. And that could be the code that the Power App is made of, the Power application, which is the actual app installed on the device that runs the Power App that they created. Or it could be that the PC itself has a configuration that's causing a fault. Now, there is the chance that it is something to do with Microsoft's side, but it's probably not likely because in their test environment, they were using Microsoft servers and they weren't getting the problem. Now, they might be on a different version of the servers. They may be in a different geographic location that's connecting to it. There's all kinds of crazy stuff that happens. But it's best to troubleshoot the things that you have control over first and rule those out rather than going and pointing your finger at things that you can't control as a possibility. Because that's what bad techs do. They blame the other side.